This is my idea of a vlog, and I have a lot of things that I kind of want to get off my chest right now, and talking about it is the only way I can possibly think about getting it off my chest. I have been hurt so much in the past year and a half, and it's not ending, and it's like people think they can take advantage of anybody they want to, and it's not going to affect them. But in reality, like, why hurt someone so much that it hurts for them to be here? Why not just tell them right away, like, what the problem is? Like, why do we always have to have this, I don't know, stereotype that if you tell someone something, it'll be harder than if you lie to them? I don't even think that's a stereotype, but it always happens. It always happens. It's crazy how many times that I've been lied to, and I can't deal with it anymore. It's like my mind is just so full of bullshit that I just can't help but wonder if someone's lying to me if they're not. Like, someone could say one of the most simplest things ever to me, and I think they were lying. Like, that's not how someone's supposed to live their life. And that's how I've been living my life. And I have developed major trust issues and major issues, for that matter of fact, depression, everything, just because people have lied to me and not use my trust the way it's supposed to be used. I've been taken advantage of so many times, and I can't deal with it anymore. It's like people think they can do these things to their friends because it's their friends, and it's no matter what happens, you'll still be friends. But no, it's finally to the last breaking point where I had to say no. I cannot do this anymore. I'm done with whatever is going on, and I just can't. It's so hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that no one is telling the truth anymore. Like, okay, yes, I lie, but in all reality, there is nothing that I keep from my friends. I tell my friends every single detail of my life, and I have lost so many friends over the past 6 months because they have lied to me, and they have kept these giant secrets, and it affects me, but not only me, it affects us, and it affects my friendship with other people. For example, let's call my two friends Jackie and Tevin. Random names, I don't know Jackie, I don't know Tevin, and Jackie's the girl, Tevin's the boy, right? I'm best friends with these two people, Jackie and Tevin, and I tell them every single thing about my life. I hang out with them on the regular, and I I'm like I tell them, I don't know how to explain it. I tell them every single detail about my entire life. They know what I'm doing when I'm doing it. They know who I'm with when I'm with them, and I think they're telling me everything. We call each other, like, the best friends. Like, we're three best friends that anyone could have. Like, that song, that was us. That was us as, like, a group. And then a month ago, they go and develop this attraction for each other. And I'm not like, okay, so yeah, people get attracted to each other. I understand. Like, yeah, I've been attracted to Tevin before, but I wouldn't do stuff with him. But Jackie and Tevin, they decided that it would be okay to do everything. And Tevin hadn't even had his first kiss yet. And I actually dated him. This is really irrelevant, but I dated him in 6th grade. We were like this close to kissing. So they both know that too. Well, obviously Tevin and I dated, but then they do things. They imagine doing everything you could possibly do except having sex. That's what they did. And Jackie isn't a virgin. Jackie isn't a virgin. She lost her virginity like year and a half ago, good year and a half ago. And so she's Tevin's first kiss, but in all reality, she doesn't really have feelings for him because she's also hanging out and making out and holding hands with, I mean, holding hands isn't that big of a deal, but holding hands with her ex-boyfriend. And it's me, Jackie, and Tevin, all at our county fair. And Jackie is hanging out with her ex-boyfriend, and I'm hanging out with Tevin. And Jackie gets mad at me because I'm hanging out with Tevin, and Jackie gets mad at Tevin because Tevin's hanging out with me. And she tells everybody that we're all over each other, and that she's pissed off at us, and she's having anxiety attacks, but she's over here making out and holding hands with her ex-boyfriend, when in reality, Tevin has feelings for her, and Tevin thinks she likes him. Tevin thinks Jackie likes him. And it's like there's a big, massive circle of craziness, and it goes on for the weekend and Sunday. So I'm with Tevin Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Tevin is bringing me all these places, and like I met his brother, and then I also hung out with him and his brother, hung out with him and his friends. I was with him practically the whole weekend, and Jackie was there Friday and Saturday, and then was there Sunday. But Jackie gets mad at me when I'm hanging out with Tevin. And then Sunday night, they both leave. Well, Jackie isn't even there. Tevin leaves, and I find out from one of our mutual friends that he's like not really in our group per se, but I'm friends with him, that Jackie and Tevin did things 4 weeks ago, and that's when I found out. I found out that day, not even from one of them. And so of course, a girl's instinct is to text them, right? So yes, I had to bring the friend back to his vehicle, and if he wasn't there, I would have called them. But I texted them when I got home, and I blew up at them. I told them how much I hated them, and how they disgusted me, and they made me want to puke, and how could they do that, because they know what kind of trust issues I have, and they know what I've been through in the past 6 months that has completely changed my life and made me rethink everything. And then they do this, and I was with them the whole entire weekend, and we talked about things. Like, I talked to Tevin about him not having his first kiss yet, and he just played it off like it was no big deal, and that he still hadn't had it, and then they lie to me, and then Tevin's the only one texting me back, and I bet I have it. He's texting me back all these things about how he'll never know how sorry I am, or he'll never know how sorry he is, and then they're sorry they kept this secret from me. They didn't know what would happen if they would have told me. They wanted to keep me as a friend, but like they wanted to keep this friend thing going, and they thought it'd be weird if I knew, but like we knew it wasn't a good idea to lie. And I was just like, I hate both of you so much right now. Like, you have no idea what this did to me. I felt bad about leaving Jackie out because she said, like, okay, so we created this thing called the friend zone, right? And like, the friend zone is basically no one does anything with anyone because it's the friend zone, and we basically friend zoned each other, so no one did anything with anyone. And so Jackie was like, I want a friend zone. She was like talking to me about it, and Tevin all this time was sitting by me while I was on the phone with Jackie, and she was saying these things to me. So then I called them shitty people, and I just said, you could both stay away from me. He's like, I feel really bad about all this. It's like, after we did it, we both knew we shouldn't be attracted to each other. And he was going off about how they're attracted to each other, and how they both feel like shit, and like all these things, and I I still can't get over it. They make me want to puke. This made me want to throw up. I was literally like 2 inches away from completely throwing up everywhere. And he just kept going on about how they were attracted to each other. He's like, we're just attracted to each other. We can't help it. And then Jackie texted me, and she, like, apologized or whatever. She's like, I don't know what Tevin has said to you. And exactly, she doesn't know what Tevin has said to me. And Tevin thinks that Jackie and her ex-boyfriend were making out, but I heard from, like, a couple people that they were, including his sister, and it just blows my mind how they both are so oblivious to what each other is saying. But when I asked Tevin where Jackie is in the situation and why Jackie wasn't talking to me, Tevin said, I'm talking for both of us. No, you're not. So I completely blew him off, and then Jackie's been trying to, like, talk to me, and she's just been trying to, like, she texted me and said, whenever you're ready, I really want to explain this all to you, because in my head, I don't want to know the grody details, and usually, like, best friends, they tell each other everything, right? So, yes, I've told them the grody details of my life, they've told me the grody details of theirs. But in this case, I was best friends with both of these people, and I don't want to know what they were doing. Like, I don't want to know what happened. I want to know why they did it, why they didn't tell me, why they thought it was okay to lie to me, and honestly, like, saying all this to a camera has made me realize that I'm ready to know. I'm ready to know right now, right here, and I want to know now so I can get it over with and just go back to being friends. I don't even want to be friends with Tevin at this point. Tevin can go fuck himself for all I care. I don't want to see his face. Jackie has been my best friend for years, and to have this happen, I can't believe it, and I need to know, and I need to repair this, and I could care less about my friendship with Tevin. Like, that's nothing to me compared to my friendship with Jackie. And now that I said all this, I'm completely changed about it, and, well, I'm not changed about it necessarily, I know what I shouldn't do, I guess. Not even that. I just know that I'm ready to talk about it, per se. It's been a week. Not even. It's been like 6 days and some odd hours. So yeah, that was my rant, and I hope you had fun listening to my story. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you later.